Good afternoon, friends, fans, and fam. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. How are we? What's been going on? Happy Matariki over the weekend. How was everyone's weekend? Did anyone get out and about? Did anyone do anything exciting? Catch up with family? Anything like that? We had quite the busy weekend of basically, we spend most of our time just trying to entertain a 2-year-old. That's kind of the story of how my days go pretty much every day if I'm not here. In fact, generally the reason I'm not here is I'm trying to entertain a 2-year-old. And you know what? It's a tough job. I love it though. She's great. She's hectic, for one, but she's great. I decided we were gonna TRP today, cause you know what? Got some people to catch up with, some bits and pieces to do, I'm sure. Don't know what yet, but we'll figure it out. In the meantime, let's go say hi to people. There we go. Putting up the posters at the farm. There we go. One there. One here. Hey, hey, how you doing, my friend? Melted? Oh no. What the fuck? Yes. Oh dear. Oh, you son of a bitch. Well, fuck me, I guess. That's a great way to start our day. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh dear. Going to die. Get me the fuck to Valentine, horse. Oh god, even worse than today? Well, I don't know how you survived that. Oh god, there we go. Dying. Imagine just permering right now. I could just spend the rest of the stream just here on the road and see if someone like Alex turns up to save him. And if not, just be like, that's it, game over. What a way to die. Snake bite in Red Dead RP. It takes how many bullets dies to snake bite? Maybe if we don't make it to Valentine before blacking out. That's disgusting. 40. And no aircon. Buddy, I can barely survive 25 without aircon. Oh god, it's getting fuzzy. Oh god. Oh dear.
Good animal there.
Oh dear. This ain't great. Oh shit. Didn't have my audio on, did I? Of course not.
Sheriff got him.
Fucking snakes in the corner, in the goddamn wheat field. I'll be right back.
Oh goddamn! I know how it feels.
Ow. Son of a bitch. Well, fuck. Oh, that was awful. Motherfucker was just hiding in the wheat field, waiting.
How far you've had to ride?
Just from my place over the hill by Emerald. Thankfully. Oh. How you doing, Adrian?
I don't know, I'm doing fine. I've mostly feeling better after that shootout.
Did any fallout happen from that?
I had a wolf's head dropped to my door.
Oh.
Some words and laughs.
A wolf's
Basically calling me
head.
an outlaw.
Oh.
Yeah, it was out Loop High, something like that. I don't know.
Huh. Who's that fella
I seen
they
a
was
few of them
talking
around.
about?
What do you mean?
The fella, what'd she say the name was? Silas something? Who is that?
It's a man I don't ever want to meet again.
Fair
And a name I
enough.
don't want to hear again. But
Any trouble in the past?
it's more than trouble.
Shit, okay.
The name reminds me of a time where wasn't proud of who I was. That's all.
Oh, Fair enough. All deserved chances. I get it.
Oh, Tyrell, I have a question.
God damn it, Bill. Why you gotta stab? Yeah, go ahead.
Is it Jay Wild that's looking into that thespian person?
Is it? Maybe? Why, you come across something to do with them?
Yeah, over in the Bastille, there's what I assume is a fresh kill.
Ah, fuck. Alright, that'll be my problem then if it's at the Bastille. I'll head to the city.
I gotta head that way anyway. I'm just gonna let my pop know that I'm heading out there.
Yeah, alright. Yeah, I was just gonna check telegrams, seeing as I didn't get to Emerald to check 'em.
I'll let y'all go first. You probably got more important things to do.
I don't actually have a fucking clue what I got, but you can use the one at the other end if you don't want to share.
Oh, I missed this side? No. No, I did have a run-in with the coyotes yesterday. I'd seen that they were all out on Armadillo, who their bounties, and then I went out there to see what they were up to. None of them were there. Checked the bounty board again. They wouldn't send a name. And I went there. Turns out they went to Walmart for some sugar cube. And I thought I'd watch them wait. And the time I got back, I took a little piss on one of the rooftops because I was busted. When I came back, they were right underneath me. And I know they got a bone to pick with me, so I had to get out of Dodge real quick. Managed to get out.
Yeah, okay. So they were kind of giving you the runaround or putting the shits up you a bit, huh?
I took my horse into the back alleys there. I know they ain't really meant for that. I mean, I left my horse in one of the alleyways and went on one of the rooftops, and by the time that I managed to get to my horse, they were standing at the entrance of the alleyway. So I figured the best way to get out away from them was to take it through the alleyway. And I heard them running around trying to cut me off, but they didn't realize which way I was.
Good for them.
No, actually, I have a question. There's a name up on the bounty board I ain't heard before.
Oh?
It's like a Finley Ken McKenzie.
Shit, McKinnon?
That's the one.
Yeah, I better go take a look. I think I got warrants on him as well.
I know he was out by Wallace Station not too long ago.
Of course he was.
One of them folks that like to mountain trails.
You heard of Henry Todd Calloway?
I don't believe I have.
They ride together, and both of them are trouble from what I understand.
That sounds like a decent payout to me.
I don't know if they got bounties in Saint Denis, but we can go have a look there too.
It seems like the only coyote that seems to be by themselves is Frank. And I'm still waiting on her to try and break me, as she said in the saloon. Y'all checking out where everyone is?
Not all of them. Where the fuck is he? You're right, Wallace Station.
If you want,
Yep.
I'm gonna come with you.
Yeah, if you want to. I probably won't bring them here, though. I'll be bringing them to Saint Denis, so it won't be good for this bounty, but I can sort you out something for your trouble.
Alright. I don't mind that.
And he might even have
The
a
last
bounty
one
in
was
Saint
kinda-
Denis for all I can remember, but he's definitely got federal warrants, so...
So how does that work? Does someone get a federal warrant and then you guys post a bounty for them?
Well, no, if he's caused shit in Saint Denis, you know, done some pickpocketing or something like that. Was that wild horses back there? Yes, it was. It was just a particularly bright colored one. So if someone's done some pickpocketing or whatever in Saint Denis, and we issue a bounty, with a, SDPD issue a bounty for him, that's separate to the federal warrant that would have gone out on his head, essentially.
Alright. I figured you might get a... If you start posting bounties for them for the actual warrant, you might actually get them a bit more.
Well, if they're wanted enough, we'll make a big deal out of putting up a bounty for information, usually, rather than a dead or alive bounty like local law put up.
I assume they don't happen too often.
You gotta be pretty wanted for that to happen. I think we put one up on Bill a few weeks back that you, Langston told you about. You were gonna go after it with somebody. I can't remember who now. Maybe Deputy Green?
Yeah, that was one. Yeah, that was $600.
Yeah. By the way, you've been deputized earlier, I remember, by Juno, but just so we're clear.
I know, stay inside, stay in earshot, don't shoot unless I'm shot at.
Exactly. You hereby deputized by the U.S. Marshal Service. If you can't hear my voice, if you can't see me, you are no longer deputized by the U.S. Marshal Service. Don't shoot until fired upon, or also don't draw your weapon until I draw my weapon, because there is some prospect of not antagonizing this situation into a bloodbath. But in the event the shooting
do my job
starts,
anyway.
in the event
Unless
the
I know
shooting
they're out to kill me.
starts, you just do what you need to do. Don't expect I'll be telling you who to shoot at and when to shoot at them.
I think I've proven I know my shit before.
I think so. Otherwise, I wouldn't bring you with me. I'd just go it alone and hope for the best. But I reckon this is a better way of doing things, and it doesn't hurt to have someone that knows where your body's lying at. That's the other thing. Don't
No,
try
I
and
will
be.
admit, I almost shot Cal.
That's the other thing I was gonna say. Just don't try and be a hero if we're outgunned and outnumbered. Jesus, that elk was surprising. Just
You just, I mean, on that spot.
book it back to Valentine or even Blackwater, somewhere where there might be people that can lend a hand. Howdy.
Alright.
You look familiar. We've met before, haven't we? You headed somewhere?
Yeah, I'm just checking the path. I don't think we have. No.
Didn't I arrest you in Saint Denis a while back? You and your
I
big
don't think so.
your friend. Oh, I did. Didn't I?
If you did, I genuinely don't remember.
It's McKinnon, right? I remember, because I got in trouble because you had warrants and I didn't book you for them.
Well, I'm terribly sorry.
That's alright. We can make amends now, though. How's that sound? It's Assistant
How
Special
can I
Deputy
make
Marshal
amends to
Tyrell, by the way. Well, you could come in nice and peaceful. We could go to Saint Denis. We could deal with these outstanding warrants. You could tell me where your friend Calloway is, because he's probably done something too.
I actually have no idea where he is.
You know, he said you were dead.
You know what? That sounds about right too.
Or was it the other one he said was dead? What's her name? Billy?
Bill?
Bill.
Yeah, I haven't seen her. She might actually be dead, to be fair. If he says she's dead, she might be.
He was unspecific about which one of you all were dead and which one of you all just got badly hurt. Heard you had a run-in with some coyotes, perhaps.
We definitely did, yep.
Yeah.
Nice to see that that was taken very seriously by the marshals that found out.
I believe it was, but then Calloway kept lying about everything, so it was hard to know what was actually true and what was just him blustering. You know, he
Well,
sent
he was
us...
definitely tortured.
Well, he sent us on a wild goose chase out to the Sea of Coronado, looking for a body that definitely wasn't there.
And that means that he's allowed to be tortured.
Well, no, it just meant that it kind of made it hard to know what even actually happened. Don't know it all. I hear there's ample opportunity to come and make a report yourself, though. Were you
I didn't
tortured?
witness it. I'm just telling you what he said to me.
Yeah, he said a lot, though. Therein lies the problem, figuring out
does
who
like to
actually
talk.
done it. So, McKinnon, how about you and I? Oh, and this is my friend Adrian. He's just deputized and helping me out for the day.
Lovely.
No, dude.
On account of you having, 1, 2, 3, 4 federal warrants for coach robbery. You rob a lot of coaches, McKinnon.
Dan, I'm impressed.
None of them recently. But you definitely... Why are you impressed? You did it. I'm the one that should be depressed, not impressed.
Does it make you sad?
Yes, you hurt a lot of people, McKinnon.
Well.
So, As I was saying, you can make it up to me by coming to Saint Denis nice and peaceful like, and we don't have to do anything silly. We don't have to have a big...
I don't think it's my fault you forgot I had a warrant.
Well, now
shit
it's
to make
your
up to
fault
you.
if you do not cooperate. It will definitely be your fault.
Is that so?
You had such a big... Jesus Christ. Mike, come back here. You shall not win. Is he gonna cut up? Is he? No, he's gonna stay with the rail lines.
What's the plan, Barrow?
Well, chase him until it looks like he might have run out of gas or run out of places to get to. Really rather not shoot him or his horse, but if he pulls a weapon, that's... What in the fuck? Oh, for fuck's sake, that's Callaway. I really don't like Callaway, he's an asshole.
Alright, we're just going... Do you want me to take a face split up? Do you want me to follow one of them and follow another?
Unfortunately, if you and I have to stick together, just 'cause otherwise you're no longer deputized. Well, I mean, if you've got McKinnon's bounty, you could always bring him to Valentine, but Jesus Christ. Did he fire back at you?
God damn it, they got on the horse and went back around.
Ouch.
Oh, got it. I got one of them.
Oh, what the heck? McKinnon! Sounds like your friend's already down.
Now, sniper, is that really who should gonna go for?
Where in the hell did he
Well,
go?
maybe. It don't matter at this point.
God damn it, Callaway. Where in the fuck did you come from?
I was meeting with him, then this fella hit me up and hog-tied me.
Yeah, he's up here.
Did he?
You don't give up on him?
Did he just shoot Callaway's horse?
Yeah.
Did Callaway just get away? God damn it.
You can't have gone far.
I'll chase the other one. You go pick him up. I'm off to a bad start today, chat. 2 snake bites. A horse crash that almost ended me. McKinnon.
Oh, bollocks.
God damn it. Damn it, I thought I could cheat. Ah.
Oh, my! Positive.
It's actually really hard to do this because I've got to hold down targeted while dragging a horse. What the hell? Oh my god. I genuinely didn't see a goddamn thing. Huh. What's up, Zach? I have the worst horse riding ability ever. Second only to, like, Posey, perhaps. It's gonna be like, not again. Alright. Let's hope Adrian's telegram is at Emerald.
How's it going?
How do you do?
Yeah, I'm sorry, Finley. I know it hurts. I know. Alright, get you home. Take a rest, alright? Sorry, shouldn't have jumped that. Force of habit. Yo, thank you for the TikTok love, fam. Lost them both?
Howdy. Yeah, I got into a gunfight with Callaway. I got him down, but when I took him here, I got a local doctor to see to him. By the time I walked out real quick, and by the time I walked back in, he was gone.
Shit.
Well, I had a gun on him, and I said, "Come on, let's not do this again. Just put your hands up." And I said, "No, I'd rather take my chances." Fired a couple shots and ran down the hill. And I
Mm-hmm.
picked him off as he was trying to get down.
So he's out here somewhere on foot. Is that what you're saying?
Well, that was like 5-10 minutes ago. I searched the area. I couldn't find him.
Huh.
I've seen that fella here earlier. I don't know who it is.
Looks like someone I ain't seen in a long time, but...
Well, that Callaway was yapping, saying like, "You know, I don't see no badge, and I haven't heard of no bounties. You're gonna be real annoyed when you bring me in." I was like, "That ain't my problem."
Well, I ran into McKinnon in Annesburg,
How the hell you get all the way over there?
and he shot my horse down, so I ended up on the slow road back. Swapped horses, left mine back at the farm being looked at. And I got no idea where they've gone from there.
The bounty ain't say nothing with that.
He'd said Annesburg, but last I saw he left there, hightailing it. And he,
Not bad hiding out. Probably know that locals getting away with us, saying they're probably gonna be quiet for a little bit with their wounds and.
there's a cauldron near the river, not far from Annesburg, with a good cave to hide in. Let's go take a look around there.
Give me a second. I just gotta send a telegram. I sent my associate FBI meter here.
All right.
I'm just gonna send a telegram. Hey, can we do one along the way? No, we can't. I'm gonna know I'm heading to Annesburg.
So,
Tyrell, correct me if I'm wrong, but that's the last back there.
I can't see from here, but could be. Is that Darius? Where in the hell have you been?
Living the retired life, mate.
Fair enough. You and the other Jennings both, huh?
Yeah. To be honest with you, I haven't heard from the other two in a while, so.
Oh well. I thought it was you when I saw your silhouette with that bow riding down the street. Jennings, this is Adrian. Adrian, this is Jennings. Former Marshal Jennings.
How does so?
Nice to meet you.
Fancy seeing you here. Well, lucky you enjoying the retired life. Me, I got work to do and catching some assholes that are on the run. You probably even remember Calloway and McKinnon. They were around in your day.
No, I don't remember Callaway and McKinnon.
Oh well.
I've been gone a little while.
You have. You really have. You back around on the regular or just stopping by to see who's dead and who ain't?
I'm determined at this moment.
Alright. Well, good to see you. Best get
Yeah,
to trying to catch these bastards. They're out there somewhere. Let me know if you see a fella scruffy looking with a flat cap riding the gray. Is that a blue roan foxtrotter? Or was that just
I
a...
believe so.
Yeah. Yeah, you see any blue roan foxtrotters, you send me a telegram, alright?
Well,
Cheers, buddy. Good to see you. What'd you say?
From the back.
Oh,
I'm saying
yeah.
Now that he's in the light, he's got far too fair of a complexion to be alive.
And too much hair.
I don't know, Elias has got that slick back look right now.
Does he now? Okay. Usually he's half bald. Let's have another quick look before we head out.
You know, to cover my own ass, so I'm going to pick up the same bounty.
It's still suggesting Ansburg.
He might be waiting on his body to get there.
So what in the hell happened? Did he start shooting at you? Like, I was too far back
No.
to see.
No, so I seen him in the far distance. I reckon he couldn't have gone too far, and he was just running along the path. So I ran up behind him on my horse and chased him up the hill. And got him to stop, told him to put his hands up,
Mm-hmm.
saying, "We ain't gonna do this again." You know, he said he'd rather take his chances and fire the shot off, and then started running down the hill.
Of course he did. Of course he did. And what about, in the first place with McKinnon? We were going along the railway and then I couldn't hear
Yeah,
or
he
see
got through
him.
the tunnel, and then I saw a shot whiz past me, so I said, "Fuck it, I've been shot at. I'm going to shoot."
Fair. It's in the rules that I prescribed.
I may not have been able to hear you per se, but I saw you. I literally looked back and said, "I can still see you. I'm gonna shoot."
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and the other one where I can either see you or hear you, I got shot at, so even then I'm inclined to defend myself, whether I'm deputized or not.
Yeah. And the first time when you caught Calloway, how'd that end up happening?
So I lost track of you up on the hill.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay, before you turn around, I was like, okay, I'm gonna go ahead of you, and then you'll come by. And I seen him riding on his horse, and I said, "Is that you, Mr. Calloway?" He said, "I guess." I was like, "Well, why don't you put your hands up and let me see some ID real quick?" Well, I didn't really see that. It's just more like a idea. Told him to put his hands up. I found this idea, said it was Callaway. I was like, well, guess you come with me. And he said, is this a robbery? And I said, you'll have to find out.
Left.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
And chances are,
well,
if I
let's
told him
go
I
up this
won
way,
robbery,
actually. Callaway loves the goddamn mountains. Every time I've chased Callaway, he's run into the fucking hills.
well, it is especially easy to try and move someone up here. There's a lot of top turn
Yeah.
elevation.
Slippery landslides and all that shit. Well, I gotta say, I don't know if you did the right thing detaining Callaway. I might have to. I appreciate your sentiment, but you don't have a bounty on him. He didn't have any sort of, what do you call it, probable cause, so to speak. Like, he hadn't shot at you, he hadn't engaged you in any violent manner at that point, so just be careful, because he genuinely
I mean,
could push
I ain't
abduction
gonna know
charges
this,
on
but
him.
I couldn't tell if it was just one person firing at me or two. I just assumed he was as well.
I
If
get
one of
you.
them's willing to fire,
I
the other
get
might
you.
be. At the end of the day, it's me versus him, and I'm making sure I'm coming out on top.
I understand the sentiment. I'm just saying this is a lawful engagement. And if he claims that was abduction, I will have to press that charge. It's not a severe one as charges go, but it is a charge, just so you know. You can be upset by that, but it is the law. Now, if he gets shot down in a gunfight because he meets up with McKinnon and they decide to make a last stand, then that will be what it will be. But if he turns up at a law office and says, I'd like to report a crime, well, that's a different story. That is a crime, abducting a man at gunpoint. Regardless of why you done it. Unless you had a bounty on him, which gave you authority to detain him. And I appreciate why you did it. I understand why you did it. It's just law's the law when it comes to these kind of things. So just be careful. And watch out. Sometimes there's a
You don't
bear
have
around
to.
here.
That's fine. I'm warmed up to my shooting.
I just had half a mind that this kind of cabin might be somewhere they'd try and hide out, but I don't see no sign of their horse.
I think Callaway might have taken one of the local ones from Valentine.
Yeah.
Because
That's
there
why
was one sitting outside the bank beforehand, and when I came back, he didn't want.
I see. That's why I decided to make my way to Annesburg, because I thought where he was running from, he'd need to get to Annesburg to try and send a telegram to try and meet up with Callaway again. Turns out it was the right call. He got there just as I got there. I just come running out the doctor's office, still slapping some salve on my neck, and here he comes riding down the hill. I turned to follow him, and he fucking folded my horse out from underneath me with a rifle shot. Son of a
Yeah, I'm
bitch.
glad I decided to
down
ride
right.
on Callaway's horse.
Yeah. Shame
I
about
thought I
that.
was being kind.
Shame for Callaway. But he's got nobody to blame but McKinnon for that one. I'll ask if he wants to push theft of livestock on McKinnon when we get there.
Is that what it counts as, theft of livestock?
Killing his horse? Yeah, sure.
house, push it out, or, you know, kind of leaving it from them for the rest of their life.
Fucking miserable weather, ain't it?
I mean, I don't
Actually, I
mind
want
it.
to go down this way.
You make up your mind.
Listen, I know
You know,
where
when I
I'm
was
headed.
when I was looking for the coyotes, I searched every square inch of this place. Pretty much anything east of, you know, what's it called? Nearby where you live.
Oh yeah,
Emerald
Heartlands.
Ranch, that's it.
Yeah.
Anything east of Emerald Ranch, everything north or south of it, I searched. Every campsite, every road, every hiding place, every cave, and all sorts. Turns out they were out west.
They're out there somewhere today too.
You know, Armadillo mostly. Well, Frankie seems to be hopping between roads and Saint Denis. I've seen her there like 3 times. Both in roads and Saint Denis and back in road. Oh, this is one hell of a fucking cave I could shoot out. I would have looked in here for the coyotes one.
Yeah. I looked in here a few times.
It's a bitch to see inside as well.
McKinnon, you in here? Empty.
Mhm.
Worth a look at least, but we'll keep going to Annesburg in case he doubled back on his double back.
Sure you won't take.
He came down this way last time. So I'm assuming that's when they saw him. And he's long gone from here now, but just in case he came back. Did a big old loop after shooting my horse. No sign. Must have gone on the ground somewhere, 'cause ain't nobody seen him.
Alright, let me check my telegrams real quick.
Anything interesting?
No, just my associate saying she's going to head this.
Any news?
Nope. You're just seeing where the coyote is might be. I'll keep a tab on where they're not being, just in case.
Out in Armadillo. Celebrating their freedom, no doubt. Well, I think I'm gonna have to call it. Head down to the city.
Alright, in that case, I'm going to wake up my associate.
What is that? Oh. Susan's timeout area.
Oh, yeah, Susan, the cougar here.
Okay. You got my
You know,
telegram?
Erasmus? No, I was going to telegram you earlier that I had fell away, but then I realized I don't have the telegram.
Let's do that in case we run into them again.
Alright, why don't you just see a telegram to me and I'll write it in my little notebook.
64103. And if you send me one, we'll have each other's.
I'll get that.
Yeah, he's looking at me, and he's looking at you, and he ain't happy that you're making him code and decode this.
Just write it down, yeah. Literally, I gave you the slip of paper. Just put the piece of paper that I wrote down in his inbox. I don't know. You're getting paid for it, I wouldn't complain.
Alright. I'll get it when I get to the city. I'm gonna make him send it anyway, because he's being a dick about it. Gonna make me wait 2 minutes, I'm gonna make you do your whole damn job.
Alright, well, you'll be safe now.
Appreciate the assist, Adrian.
That's fine.
Howdy. To the city, 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 to the city. There we go. Jesus, what is with this weather? It's awful. Oh my god. You fucking idiot. What the fuck was that? I guess where we're going again. Get the fucking doctor, thanks. Thanks, I really appreciate that. That love and care you show for your goddamn job, staying on 4 legs. Damn idiot. Yo, Ruben, thank you so much for the love on TikTok. You're a champ, mate. You're a champ. Jesus! Holy shit! Oh my god! Oh my lord, somebody clip that, please. Holy hell. Oh my fucking god. We almost died just now, chat. Honestly, that really would have just summed up Tyrell's day. Two snake bites, a horse crash, and struck by lightning. Oh my lord, that was scary, chat. Dude, thank you so much. Oh my god. That was scary. Brother, thank you. You know, sometimes I say that and nobody's here, so it doesn't happen. Which is fine. I go back and find it later, but the fact it's already clipped makes my life so much easier to share that later on Twitch, TikTok, all over. I feel so targeted by that lightning strike though, I'm not gonna lie. Friday. Was but a ghost in the night. 33 Gallow Way, 33712. You alright? I can't tell if that's a local. Is that you, Callaway? Jesus. You goddamn idiot. I'll get you to the doctor. Oh, Shit. Fuck. Well, this fucking complicates things, doesn't it? I'll get you out of the rain into the morgue here to preserve what little evidence might remain. Well, it's Henry Todd Calloway, all right. Fuck. God damn it. I guess I'm going across the road to talk to the local doctor, see what he said might have happened, now what kind of condition he was in when he left. Shit. It's too wet out there. I'm sorry. Well, always were a pain in the ass, Calloway, but nobody deserves to die in the mud like that alone. Now I feel like I got a case on Adrian to look into. Hey brother, what's up? How you doing, dude? Yeah, Zach. Just working and watching. Thank you for tuning in, dude. Are you work from home today or just? Who am I looking for? Beckett. That's. Howdy. Oh. Well, okay then.
Howdy?
Oh, howdy.
Holy shit.
Jesus, no way.
Oh. Yeah, are you excited to see me?
Where in the hell did you come from?
I don't know. I don't remember.
Huh.
I've got memory problems.
Oh,
Hang on, let me figure out how to reload my guns. Hang on.
sure. Okay.
You don't sound very pleased to see me, I gotta be honest.
No, I mean you're threatening to reload guns. I just like what's going on here?
I'm
We're
not
friendly.
a criminal.
We're
I haven't
friendly.
been a criminal in years.
Exactly. No, where have you been?
like-
You don't know. Wait, you don't know. You said that. Yeah, okay.
Hold on, how the fuck do I do this? Oh my god, it's been so long.
I wanna
That didn't work.
put some
That just
bullets
ate all
in
my
your
bullets.
ammunition bag and.
Wait, ammunition bag?
Yeah.
But there's an ammunition now?
You know that
I
little.
had 50 bullets, I just tried to put them in my guns, and now I have 14 and there's no bullets in my guns.
There are. Look up by. You know, just your pocket, up at the top of your pocket,
Oh, I see it. Oh my god.
and just go from there. Just put them into your gun. Just pick him up and put him in your gun.
Oh my god.
Don't you start pulling that trigger.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Here you go.
So how have you been?
It is the Pink Panther. Not too bad. Bit of a shit hectic day. I woke up. I walked to my goddamn chicken coop. I got bit twice by a snake. Then I'm chasing a criminal, and my horse just falls halfway down a mountain on top of me. And
Yeah,
then
that's not ideal. I don't know how to tell you this, but that's not ideal.
I get to Annesburg, I catch up to said criminal. We start riding towards the north, and he just folds my horse with a bullet to the goddamn leg. Luckily, just a graze, but he still went down like a sack of fucking potatoes. I had to drag him to the stable to get it looked at. And then the fella got away. And now I'm dealing with a dead body. So, you know what? It's all just a bit shit.
That sounds like quite the conundrum.
And I've only been awake like 2 hours.
So has seeing me made it better or worse?
Oh, absolutely better. It's nice to see a friendly face that ain't trying to shoot me. Yeah.
Do you remember my name?
It's coming back
Wow.
to me.
Oh, wow.
You remember mine, I'm sure, but
Yeah, of course.
I want to say cat, right?
You should not have said that one.
I didn't think so. I
You
thought
shouldn't have said that one. Hi, I'm Sam Panther.
Panther, that's it. Pink Panther.
Yeah, you definitely shouldn't have called me that.
The other one, no. Like a cat, you know, like a panther.
Yeah, there we go. There we go. There we
Yeah.
go.
It's only been a
I'm trying to
year.
remember how to
I'm
do
sure it's
everything.
fine.
So, you're still a marshal, I see.
Yeah. Second in charge down here in Lemoyne these days.
Wait, who's first in charge?
No one you know. SDM Valentine.
You're right, I don't know him.
No, her actually, but no, they're
okay,
new.
I don't know her.
They're new. They're new.
Well, how come they're the boss to you? Why aren't you the boss?
You can't cause as many problems as I've had in my career and still get to be the boss.
That is absolutely not true. I became fucking chief of Blackwater.
Yeah,
If
but
I
that
can become chief of Blackwater, you can.
that was up to public opinion. Not
No, it wasn't. That's not an elected position. That's an appointed position.
well, no, but the person that got elected just gets to choose, right?
Yeah.
Who was your boss again? Who got elected? Who was mayor?
Let's see. I think Thomas Kincaid was my first one.
He was a filthy
then-
criminal, so there's no surprises there.
Yeah, we had a really bad falling out when he didn't win re-election and he thought I was going to cover his ass and I wasn't. Then was it Hubris Hardaway? Was the second one? Then after that, I believe it was oh fuck. She used to run the Blackwater Saloon and she was blonde. What was her name? Fuck, what was her name? Hold on, hang on. It started with an M, I think. She was friends with the Rizzos, God rest their souls.
Oh, Marty.
Marty. There we go. Marty. Marty was the other one.
Marty's still alive. She's around somewhere occasionally.
She appointed me as chief. I remember
Mhm.
because Hubris appointed Nora, and then Nora like never did her job. And then, what is Blackwater up to now? What does that look like?
Yeah, you're gonna love this. The former sheriff in Strawberry, Jasper Lane, he took over in Blackwater. And then basically hasn't been seen in a couple of months, maybe.
Well, God help us all, I guess.
So, you know, if you want to go back to Blackwater and take over, it's probably open.
I'm sure they would really like me doing that. However, I don't think this little stint back here is going to be permanent.
No, you're just popping by to make people think they've seen ghosts. You know you're the second ghost I've seen today?
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Who was the first?
Jennings, the old marshal out of West Elizabeth.
Oh my God, that's a fucking old ass name. Holy shit.
Yeah. Yeah.
Does Armstrong still exist?
That man retired. Went off to a
Oh, yeah, but
teaching
does he
job
still exist?
somewhere. I ain't seen him in months neither. Nobody killed him as far as I'm aware, or shaved off that goddamn mustache yet.
I would love to hear him just wake up and realize his mustache is gone and then hear his reaction.
That would be awful, wouldn't it? But kind of on the
What
low
happened
key,
to my
kind of
mustache,
funny.
Smith Panther? I am Archibald Armstrong. That's how he talks.
Okay, sinister, yes, but you gotta go a few octaves deeper and talk like you've got a mouthful of coffee grounds or something.
I'm doing my best, alright? I'm a woman. You can't just magically become him. I'm sorry.
Hey, I can't even become him, and I ain't got that excuse.
Tall, mustache, and obnoxious is how you like him, huh?
He ain't that tall. He is obnoxious with
He
a
was,
mustache.
I mean, everybody's kind of tall to me, if I gotta be honest
Yeah,
with you.
that's true. That's true. Hey, I gotta make my way to Valentine. You're welcome to tag along. I gotta look at some medical records, but
Alright, I got
ain't
nothing
nothing
better to do. I don't know if
exciting.
I'm even gonna run across anybody else.
yeah, that's kind of how my day's going too.
I have, yeah, I came back to see if I could find any familiar faces, and you're actually the first person I found after, like, a
Well?
substantial amount of searching.
Oh, you've been around all day?
Yes.
Huh.
No, not all day.
Okay. Well,
A short bit.
I ain't made it further west than Wallace Station, so I've been up
I was,
north chasing people around Roanoke.
Hoping I'd run into some of my old friends from Valentine, but it doesn't look like they're there anymore.
Well, technically Duke is still the sheriff. He's just never fucking there, 'cause, you know. And as far as I know, that's still Missy's property out. Oh shit, who the fuck is this?
Who are these people?
Hola.
Sweet, what's happening?
Just
Man.
riding into town.
Don't
Nice.
sound so fucking suspicious, Ty. Damn.
Well,
Holy
you
shit,
know.
is that Sam Panther?
I am Sam
Is
Panther.
he?
Hello.
I
Oh,
haven't
holy
seen you in a
fuck.
while.
Oh, shit, it is.
Howdy.
You've been good.
Holy shit, I didn't think people would recognize me. Hello, how are all of you? I'm gonna try and remember all your names, but I have memory
is
problems.
She's the former chief of police in Blackwater.
Former outlaw.
Oh, she
former
put in
chief of
work.
police, a lot of things.
Mm-hmm. Blackwater was her town, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Brings
Hold
you
on,
all
can you
out
rattle off
east.
your names to see if I remember them?
Thought y'all were
Your end is
partying in
mine.
Armadillo.
All right.
Elias.
Just for a little bit.
Elias, that one does sound familiar.
Jesse Sweet.
Holy shit, that's what I definitely remember.
My name's Bryce. We never met though.
This is my wife, Bryce.
Howdy.
Oh, you got married. Congrats.
Thank you.
You think Bill and Frankie are freaking out over there that something bad's happening down here?
Nah.
I thought that they was
Maybe.
already ahead of us.
I guess they got sidetracked.
You think you know where our stuff is by chance?
Everything I saw was in Blackwater.
We were just in fucking Blackwater.
I'll wait till
Mhm.
Langston gets back to me now.
God, I
He-
miss Blackwater.
He seems to think he knows.
Yeah, it should. He sent me a telegram asking about it, and so I let him know where I put everything I found.
Well, fuck.
Yeah, sorry about that. I am on a mission to Valentine, so I can't help you right now.
What you doing in Valentine?
Trying to figure out
helping.
how somebody died.
Oh, who died?
Can't tell you until I figure that out.
Oh, you don't know who
Can't tell
died?
us who died
No, I know
until
who.
you figure out how they died.
Yeah, I want to figure out how they died, then I might tell you who died.
No, I could look. Do you know where the body is? I can always look at it.
Thank you for your very kind offer, Ren. I will see to it that the legally authorized mortuary technicians do their thing, but I appreciate your kind offer. Anyway, you all
Of course
have.
he doesn't appreciate my kind offer. I'm gonna cover his bed in horse shit.
Don't do that again. Once was enough. You even covered the spare bed, so I had no other option but to sleep on the floor in
Well,
the
that was
kitchen.
because I didn't know which one you slept in, so I just decided to cut my losses.
You know what? Smart thinking, Ren.
Thanks.
Thank you.
buddy,
Cover all the bases.
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And then apparently somebody else left something in your house, and you tried to blame that on me.
That was Elias.
You know who it was? He and I have already had that discussion.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's actually kind of funny.
A little bit. A little bit. Also not funny when it's awful threats and, you know, things like that. But hey, we're all on civilized terms for now, aren't we?
I'm always
You know-
civilized.
You were almost there, and then you added the "for now" at the end of the sentence, and that just kind of crushed what you were trying to go for.
At least his expectations are realistic.
Fair. Fair. But still.
Well, you know the warrants are coming, Ren.
I'm waiting for him.
I know you
Pretty
will.
What warrants are we looking at now?
I think it's more me than y'all.
Specifically, Ren, I was talking about in that.
Like, I pretty much
moment.
gave him a confession and just didn't go with him because I didn't feel like it. And it's
Mhm.
been like 2 weeks now, so people are slacking.
Yeah, I gave him your confession. Don't you worry, it's coming.
2 weeks is
Yeah.
still pretty fast, Ren.
That's true. It's not like
It took them almost a year when what's her face died.
How long did it take for some of the warrants for you and Bill, Grass? 8 months or so?
I'm still getting robbery
Yeah,
warrants.
I've probably still got another 1 or 2 fucking hanging over my damn fucking head.
I mean, to be fair, most of that was Roe, right?
Yeah.
It really was.
I'd say cut any of her charges in half and then just give the rest to Roe.
Oh yeah, cut it in half and hand it to the next person.
Yeah, double it. Give it to the next
Double it and give it to the next person.
Can I try that next time someone goes to arrest me? Just double it.
I mean,
Give it to the next person.
there's nowhere saying you can't try it. I don't know
See,
if it'll work.
exactly. Go in front of a judge. Your Honor, I claim double it and give it to the next person.
I can't see how that could go wrong at all. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Well, you have somewhere you need to be. We have somewhere we need to be.
Hey, y'all haven't seen McKinnon on your ride over here, have you?
No,
I
which one was
don't know who
that?
that is.
It's one of Calloway's friends. Didn't y'all, you know, rope them up, torture him in your basement, all that kind of fun stuff?
I thought Calloway didn't have no friends.
I don't know
well.
which one McKinnon would be.
I mean, he only had 2 friends, as far as I know, a man and a woman. McKinnon was the man.
Yeah, but I don't usually ask the names of people who are claiming I tried to kill them.
It's fair, I guess.
I just don't know who that is. I couldn't even tell you if I saw him or not. I hardly know what Calloway looks like.
How about this? Any of y'all seen a blue roan foxtrotter on your ride over here?
No.
All right. There we go then. Thank you for that information.
Maybe you'll find him in Valentine. Maybe they killed whoever you're looking for.
Maybe they did. Maybe that local doctor killed somebody. I don't know. We shall see. We shall see. Anyway, don't let me hold you all up. Have fun.
Okay, bye.
Thank you.
We're gonna
for
get fun in the
stopping
city.
and having a chat.
Enjoy
Good to
yourself.
reconnect with all of you. The ones I remember.
It's been
at
great
least.
to see you too, Sam.
Never
Yeah. Tell Calloway he's a fuck.
He's a that's the best you can do better. Come on, give me something creative.
I mean, I think the things would say I would say ruin your impression of me, but I don't think that.
No, we're good. You can't
That's
make
possible.
that. Yeah, that's not gonna be
What a
bad.
glowing impression he has. Can't ruin that.
Earl, like, where the fuck is Jesse? Why is he taking so long and they're doubling back now?
I don't know. He's a coward piece of shit.
Okay, I'll be sure to tell him.
How's you guys? You're doing doing God's work.
Thanks, sweet. Shane Calloway's dead.
Interesting group.
That's the Coyotes. I don't know.
Hold on. They can name their group anything, and they picked Coyote.
Stray Dogs was taken, I guess. So where else you been riding today, Panther?
I was around Blackwater for a little bit. I
Mhm.
went through Emerald Ranch. There was a very quick stop in Blackwater.
Okay. I ain't seen many folk around Emerald Ranch in a while. Otto's kicking somewhere, but he pops up at random hours.
I
Stocks a store and goes back about his business. I think he keeps traveling to markets and things, selling his goods.
I've been far away from here, trying to I don't know. I guess figure out where I came from.
So how much do you remember?
Nothing. But
Obviously
while
some
I
of
was
it's
out,
coming
I
back
actually
to you.
ran into Wayne Rambo again.
Wayne fucking Rambo?
Do you remember that?
I remember the name. Yeah. I figured him for dead too.
I also did. He ended up being sheriff somewhere, and then he royally fucked that up. I don't know where he is now. Let's see, who else did I see out there? Oh, I ran into Logan Dixon.
Fuck, is he still alive?
I could not believe he was still alive.
How has nobody killed him yet? Honest to God.
I don't know how I haven't killed him yet. Definitely could have saw that happening, but wasn't to be.
Oh fuck, I just remembered I gotta go back to the city as well, cause more dead people. God damn it.
Is that like the regular occurrence for you? People just die all the time?
Yeah, honestly, yeah, kinda.
Wasn't me, I swear.
Honestly, this time it weren't even me. They're just dead when I get to him.
That's no fun.
I ain't had to shoot nobody in ages.
That's even less fun.
Right?
So what I fucking live for. And I'm pretty damn good at it. It feels weird being around here again. Everything looks so familiar.
It's all the same and it's all different all at the same time, ain't it?
Yeah, there's less, I guess, chaos.
Mm-hmm.
At least at the surface level. Or after the day you've had, that's the last thing you want to hear.
Mm-hmm. It's alright. Chaos is just a state of being most days, I'll be honest.
There's peace and chaos. That's how I've always felt.
Mm-hmm.
Then again, I'm a pretty chaotic person. Oh, fuck. I was really hoping I would run into Duke. Or
Honestly,
Missy.
I ain't seen either of them in like 5 months, maybe?
Oh, no.
Can't be worth
Damn
swinging
it.
by Missy's house and leaving her a note under the door or something in case she wakes up and sees it, but...
I used to break into her house all the time and draw mustaches on everybody sleeping there.
Or that, there's another option, sure.
Like I said, like I'm a pretty chaotic person. That's how I show my love.
Howdy.
Howdy.
Where'd Adrian get to?
There's a face I don't recognize.
Oh, I think you actually headed to bed.
Alright. I'll talk to him soon.
Alright, I'll let him know.
Thanks.
Bye. Who was that?
A mercenary. I don't even know their name. I just know their partner's
Sound kind
name.
of familiar.
I think you're having the same kind of problem I was about your name.
But like, difference is I get to be mad at you when you do it. I'm the type that can hold a grudge infinitely.
Oh my god, I bet you can too.
Wouldn't surprise you to find that out, would it?
Mm-mm. Alright, I'll be back. I just gotta check some records. Well, that answers my question. Jesus. This place is a goddamn mess. Well, shit. Okay. Found out what I needed to find out. Now I gotta head back to Saint Denis, but I'm gonna be riding pretty quick and I ain't got...
I'm probably going to sleep.
Alright, well, good to see you, Panther. Do come back around. My telegram ain't changed, so if you do, feel free to send me one.
Alright, thanks.
I appreciate the company. See you soon. Yeah, there's no way, eh? He was... dead. I mean, I'm not gonna lie, it's looking like second-degree murder at this stage, if I'm being honest. Good to see you, bud. Oh my god. I was dying. They called you Pink Panther and I'm like, yes. But the name Sam just wasn't coming to me. I know! I just couldn't. My brain was seized. Stuck. Shut. Alright, I have 10 minutes to get to the city and look for that dead body at the Bastille. Dude, yeah, welcome back. It's kind of nice seeing some old faces today. Darius Jennings, you... What a day for it. Right, Zach? Because you don't want them to get back up again. I did not have a Callaway perma to that on my bingo card for today, though. Howdy.
Howdy. How you
Hey.
doing, Tyrell?
Oh, I'm alright. You got a body over in the morgue over there. I just telegrammed the coroner to come get it and do their thing.
Oh, okay.
I telegrammed Beckett, but seeing as you're here, I'll tell you, it was Henry Todd Calloway. You've had him in your cells a couple of times, but I found him dead in the goddamn mud over there by the telegrams.
Was there anything note around it, or?
Well, see, the thing is, I was chasing another fella earlier in the night by the name of McKinnon, one of Calloway's buddies, and I had a deputized man with me. Civilian, but deputized. And Calloway rode up on us. And I don't know what happened. At some point, they got into it. They shot at each other, and he got shot. And then the civilian brought him down to Valentine Doctor's office and got him patched up, and he took off from there. But then I didn't find him for a while. A local reported seeing him here in Rhodes, so I was looking for ages. It was during that big storm a little while ago, and then I found him just dead in the mud. Looked like he'd burst a couple of the sutures that had happened when he'd been shot in the altercation with the feller I deputized, but...
Well, I'll go take a look at it. Rain probably washed it all up, but thanks for letting us know.
That's alright. I couldn't see much out there. It just looked like he'd overexerted and burst his stitches. I went over to Valentine where they stitched him up. Doc over there said he shouldn't have even gone off on anywhere, let alone gone off riding a horse.
Okay. And you said you already telegrammed Beckett?
I did, to say the body's
Okay.
there, and I've telegrammed Juno, Marshal Ryan, to get her to come and do an autopsy.
Alright.
In case there's any extenuating circumstances. I'm puzzled. Like, the shooting itself, if that's what killed him, occurred over in New Hanover.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fuck me. Why is the local guy waving me down? Oh, son of a bitch. Mind if I use your telegrams inside?
I'll go right ahead. Get the door for him, Wendell.
Howdy, Deputy.
Howdy.
I'm gonna go over
Thank
there to
you,
the
Connie.
telegram office and check around. just
Yeah,
in
if you're
case.
looking at the telegrams, he was on the left side near the crossing over the railway.
All right, appreciate you.
Thank you, Deputy.
Uh-huh.
Alright. You all be safe now.
You too.
Tell Boone if I can clarify anything for him, he can telegram me and I'll be back around tomorrow.
I will keep that in mind.
Thank you. I really want to chase them, chat, but I can't. I gotta go. I love a good chase, but I also love going and picking up the little one more. So they're gonna get away with it for now, and I'm gonna have to come back with a warrant. Nope, nope, nope. We're just going to the city, we're going to the stable, and we're logging out. And on that note, I am gonna say farewell to you all now. Just to save time, I love you all. Nothing's gonna happen between here and the city. I appreciate them all so much for doing a coach robbery while I'm here, but unfortunately, they're too late. I can't be up this late. Well, I mean, it's not late for me technically, but it is late in my day. I needed them to be robbing coaches like 2 hours ago. But it has been a fun day. Thank you so much to Henry Todd Calloway for being today's corpse. Thank you to the paid actor, the snake, that bit the hell out of us first thing in the fucking morning. What kind of a wake-up call was that? That was just rude. Honest to God, that was just rude. And I am curious to see what ends up happening with this case. I can't completely decide how it's gonna play out. But, in all fairness, I never gave the order to go after Calloway. I never even said Calloway was wanted. McKinnon was our target. Adrian knew that. And he ended up going after Calloway. So... Howdy.
Howdy.
Langston?
Yes.
You know there's a coach being robbed?
No.
Just north of town, right now.
Well, ain't that fantastic?
Right by the... just at the bridge by Pleasance. That old town derelict place.
I know it. Are you coming with?
I'm not. I gotta stay up. I've been fucking... I woke up this morning and got bit by a snake. That's how my day started out. Twice. The fucker bit me twice. So I'm not coming with. But I did see all the coyotes riding this way about 20 minutes ago.
Ain't that fantastic?
Also, if you get a chance, could you pretty please go and have a look at the Bastille? I hear there's a body there by the thespian.
I'll add it to the list.
Thank you. Be safe. Don't die, because then Posey will be mad at me. Alright, chat. I love you all. Good night.